So good evening, everyone. My name is Claude Rivet. I'm with the Ministry of Northern Development and Mines, and I'm one of 44 Northern Development Advisors in Northern Ontario. We happen to have 4 of us in the Sudbury office. So I'm here to speak to you about the fact that I'm with the Ministry of Northern Development and Mines. As an advisor, we do all kinds of consultation and help companies grow. We work in economic development, so from large projects in the city, examples of that would be this place, NORCAT, which we helped support a while back, to Amrex, to the School of Architecture, etc., to business development. So from Entrepreneurship 101, the startup of your business, how do you go about it, the financing to help you along, and possible export assistance, or whatever your needs are, to larger corporations that are expanding and creating jobs. We are also the marketing arm for the NOHFC, Northern Ontario Heritage Fund Corporation. That is our mandate, and in that mandate, we also help you with the application process. So as you consult us, wherever we are in Northern Ontario, in Sudbury, could be me as an example, I'll sit down with you, explain the program in detail, find a way to understand your vision and your ideas, and try to link it to the funding that's available. The NOHFC has been around since 1988, as the slide says, and it's already given out a little over $1 billion to date. So on average, we have 100 million that is renewed every year to help in the economy, the economic growth, and business growth. And as Eric mentioned, we often work with the partners in the region. So FedNor on sometimes the same application whenever possible. IRAP, Linda, which has also some great programs in research and development and other applications. And the goal of our mandate and what we do is to help you find a solution to your problems, to your issues, to your current situation. We have a program through NOHFC. We got 5 programs to be exact, 2 of which I won't really speak about tonight because I wanted to gear this to the fact that it's for a profit organization with your Entrepreneurship 101, and that's mostly what I'll speak about. So the first 2, Strategic Economic Infrastructure Program and Community Capacity Building Program, are more so for not-for-profit and for public sector financing or availability of grants. The other ones, the ones that I'll speak about quickly tonight, the Northern Innovation Programs, and there's 3 subdivisions into those ones, which I'll explain to you, the Northern Business Opportunity Program and the Northern Internship Program. It's important to say that these programs, as they get revamped every 4 years, are often under certain themes. And in the wisdom of the Ontario government, which did the largest consultation of communities in Northern Ontario a few years back, going back about 4 years back, developed what is called the Northern Growth Plan, which is the vision for what are the sectors of growth in Northern Ontario in the next 25 years, or 21 years left. And in those sectors, it's important to say that we've linked the programs of NOHFC to closely match these sectors. So we'll try to support as much as possible enterprises, business startups, business expansion in those sectors. Keep that in mind. There are exceptions to the rules. If we can't make it fit under those programs, talk to us. We'll see if we can find a way. So keep that in mind. So we're talking about advanced manufacturing, renewable energy and services, agriculture, aquaculture, food processing, arts, culture, creative industries, digital economy, so that's everything that is app development, to software development, to film media development, forestry, value-added products and forestry-related industries, mineral sector, mining supplies and services, health services, transportation, aviation, aerospace, water technology services, and tourism, also very important for Northern Ontario growth. So let's start with the Northern Innovation Program. And the first program I'd like to describe, and I may have some inventors in the room. This is my program for inventors. This is the inventor that comes and meets with me at my desk and says, I've got an idea, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. Well, that's exactly what this program is about. It's the Opportunity Assessment Project Program. And through this program, we're going to provide funding up to 75% of the cost to a maximum of $15,000 to analyze the following steps in your idea. We're going to ask for a technical and a financial feasibility study to be done for your idea. We're also going to require a human resource and operational requirement analysis of your idea. And finally, marketing and commercialization studies for your ideas. So the idea is that with these six full analysis, you're going to have a very large document that's going to give you the ins and outs, the ways of doing things, and also the answer on, does it make sense for me to bring this gadget, this widget to the world, this idea, this service. So we do this, and in this case, get the expertise from the centers of excellence. So a place like NORCAT, a place like AMRIC, the colleges has great expertise in finding and analyzing this data, the university, and again, we'll pay up to 75% to a maximum of $15,000. So from the inventor idea to the next step. If it's a product, you usually work and walk towards the development of a prototype, the very first product that's going to be made. And we have a program for that. And unfortunately, it's not called prototype development. I wish it was. It would be too simple. But in this case, we call it Applied Research and Technology Development Project, which is to put together your vision of your first prototype. And what we'll pay for is the cost of engineering, design services, the component purchases, the fabrication, the installation costs, the direct internal technical labor towards putting together this product, the intellectual property costs, so the legal costs of protecting your idea, which is very important, and the testing of the product. So we'll pay for that, of those eligible costs, 50% of that cost to a maximum of $250,000. So at this point, if everything goes well after a year, you got a prototype. What do you do with it? You bring it to the world. It's time with what's called commercialization. So we have a program for that. We bring it to the next level. So for that, you may have to, now that you've got the working prototype, now that it's tested, you need a building to manufacture it. Or you need to renovate a facility to make the production of it. We have funding for that. You may need new or used equipment, material costs. We'll also pay for the direct internal technical labor costs for up to 1 year, once again, because it may require some tweaking still for the market. Demonstration prototype costs, that's again your engineering, design services, your fabrication, your installation, your product certification costs, because it may not be in Canada. You may want to go to Germany with it, and it may require a certain certification. That's not here in Canada. So there's costs attributed to that, and the marketing costs. So that's your pamphlets, that's your technical information. Could be your website, could be going to a trade show and the cost of the trade show to launch it and introduce it to the world. It's all part of that. For that, we'll pay 50% of those eligible costs to a maximum of $500,000, $500,000. So we can really accompany you from the start of your product to the launching to the world of your product. Now, in your case, you may be the ones that are just starting a company. Is there funding for that? The great answer is yes. We have a new business startup project. So for it, if your ideas fit within the parameters of our programs, so again, talk to us about it. We'll try to see if we can make it fit. We will pay half of these eligible costs. So from the leasehold improvement to the new and used equipment to the training costs by third party. If you need additional training that is available at a university or college or a private institute that is renowned for that, that's also eligible. What's called the communication and information community, no, it's not community, it's information and communication technology. So it's your hardware, your software, and your technical requirements. Those are eligible costs, and your marketing costs. All of that, half of the cost to a maximum of $200,000. So that's to help you launch your company. And if you're already a company and you need to expand, we're there as well. So again, capital construction, if you're expanding your facility, leasehold improvement, land servicing costs, new and used equipment, information, and again I wrote community, but communication technology, so your hardware, software, technical needs. When I say that, it could be from your projector, because you need to do presentations, to your screens, to whatever technically needs to be in your company as a tool to market your product. And marketing costs, half of those costs to a maximum of, actually it's 500,000, so it's not 200,000. So didn't reread that slide, and I apologize. But again, that's why I'm here. You can ask me the questions. The internship program is a program for new graduates. I want you to know about this because as you're starting your company, after 1 year of employment, if you're willing to create a full-time job for a new graduate out of college and university, we will pay 50% of the salary at a maximum of $31,500. So we'll help you choose the right people and build your team as your company grows at half the cost to make sure you get the right people. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're non-for-profit, you happen to be here tonight, we'll do it and we'll pay 90% of the salary for the first year. So that's pretty exciting. Those are our programs. And that's it. My name is Claude Rivet. Thank you.